There are moments in life when you pause and ask, why did this person come into my life? Why did they hurt me, challenge me, shake me to my core? We tend to believe people come into our lives by chance. But what if it's not random? What if every person, even those who wound us, is part of a divine pattern, a larger design created not to punish us, but to awaken what's been sleeping inside? Your anger, your fear, your longing to be seen, heard, and loved. They come to touch what you've buried. And in doing so, they offer you something powerful, the chance to heal, not in comfort, but in awakening, not through ease, but through pressure, because pressure reveals strength, and pain reveals what still needs light. People don't just enter our lives randomly. They reflect us, especially the ones who trigger us. The impatient friend, a mirror for your need to control. The manipulative partner, a signal of where you lack boundaries. The one who ignores you echoes how you've silenced your own needs. It's painful, but true. The mirror never lies. Here's the part of you that still needs love. That's the message they bring. Look closely. The mirror is always speaking. The question is, will you listen? Will you lean in instead of run? Because facing the reflection is how the healing begins. Some people come as blessings, others as lessons, but both are divine. Some lessons wear the face of love, others the face of pain. The critical parent, the cheating partner, the friend who vanished. You didn't ask for their actions, but your soul may have asked for the growth they forced you to face. They awakened something sacred: resilience, self-worth, the courage to say enough, the strength to walk away. They were not the answer, but the question, and once the lesson is learned, the cycle no longer repeats. You evolve. A wound is not just a place of pain. It's a portal. Every emotional scar is a map to a forgotten part of your soul. Betrayal taught you self-trust. Rejection showed you where to love yourself deeper. Grief reminded you of life's sacredness. Let your wounds become windows, where light enters and shines. You may feel broken, but what if you're not broken? Just breaking open. Every crack, every scar, every heartbreak, a doorway, an invitation to rebuild as your truest self. Not smaller, not harder, but wiser, softer. Oh, you are not broken. You are being reborn. Why do we attract the same kind of people? Different names, same pain. It's not punishment, it's a pattern. And patterns are messages we haven't yet read. Once you understand the message, the pattern fades, because healing rewrites the script. You don't have to fix them. You don't have to stay. You just have to release. Letting go is not weakness, it's wisdom. Forgiveness doesn't excuse behavior. It frees your heart. Sometimes, the most loving act is to leave in peace. Healing is not linear. It's a spiral. You'll circle back to the same emotions. But each time, you return stronger, more aware, more whole. This isn't failure. It's deepening, unlayering, becoming. Those who challenge you the most, they helped you go deeper, not because they were right, but because they woke you up. And awakening doesn't always come wrapped in kindness. Sometimes it arrives like a storm, but leaves behind a sunrise. Ask yourself, why did they hurt me? Now ask, what did they awaken in me? You'll see, they weren't enemies. They were soul guides, placed not to destroy you, but to help you remember who you are. They were sacred mirrors, and now that you've seen the reflection, you're ready. Ready for love that doesn't come from pain. Ready for peace that doesn't require chaos. Ready to choose differently, because now you know your worth. If this message stirred something inside you, give this video a like, subscribe to Worldview, and hit the bell, because your healing journey isn't random. It's just beginning, and the next chapter might be your most powerful yet.